coaches and health pressures business owners and they say, DM me for more info. And my point of view is that is largely ineffective for most people. So Lockie has that in his bio, and I roasted it on one of my previous presentations. And so I said that your point was people don't know what they're applying for. But if they're at that point of on my page, they probably know what I do. Right. So if they want to progress with coaching, then they know what that means. You've given them a clear action. That's good. Yeah. You've given them somewhere to go. Yeah. Right? And you've had a couple of credit to you, like you've had a couple of people put that DM. Yeah. Right. Let's say 1 in 100 who see it, click it. Great. It's definitely better than not having anything. And I don't know if it is, I don't have the stats yet. It might be better than say, book a free consult, link in my bio, then it takes them a few clicks to find something. It might be better than that because it stays on the platform. It's good you have that. Now my question is, all right, 1 in 100, 2 in 100, that's good. It's better than not. But what happens now, which is happening when more and more people start putting that in their bio? It's not to say that it stops working, but when the same thing becomes repeated, I wonder how much the effect of saturation begins to be like noise and people begin to see the same marketing messaging over and over and it doesn't stand out as much and people don't pay attention to it as much. That's one. And two is, how do we get the 1 in 100 to 3 in 100 or 5 in 100 to 6 in 100 to like a higher percentage conversion? And so my question for you and everybody is, how do we make a more compelling CTA that would make someone more driven and compelled to click? If I said, I'm giving away $1,000, $10,000, like what's the number I would have to? That's not too crazy, we're skeptical. It's like, what's the craziest but most honest, realistic incentive I can put in that bio to drive an action? I'm giving away, actually, Hormozy did, he gave away a Tesla on one of his Instagram ads, right? That's a big call to action. He's going to get quite a high conversion versus the alternative of like, here's a free trial to whatever. He's trying to sell his book or something. So I'm thinking, how do we create a more compelling CTA so you get the chance to work with more people? It's hard for me to make an argument that offering people a free trial is less compelling than DM for more information.
Yeah.
Or something, some type of offering. It doesn't even have to be a free trial. Like something maybe tangible, something that they can claim and grab immediately.
I like the idea of it. I'm just thinking how to kind of market it around, like, say it said DM for a 2-week free trial.
It's more than that though. It's like athletic development something. You trying to make it like that?
I've kind of forgotten what my point was. DM for a 2-week free trial of coaching. But then like, how do I market that? Like, because I don't want to be doing that obviously forever, which I know I can just change it, but then would I more market it, say like on my story or on a post by saying like, I'm giving away 2 spots or 2 free trials. Right. But then if I keep it in my bio, then like anyone can apply for it.
So for them, this is great. This is context. For the students and coaches who are just starting, opening the gate and making it like a wide cast net so anybody can claim a free trial gives them a greater chance generally to get the chance to work with more clients because they're just starting out. For someone like you, where you might want to drive a bit more scarcity because you can afford to, and it's real scarcity too, is instead of putting the bio, claim 2 weeks free trial, you can say 2 spots available for a free trial, something like that. DM the word blah blah to claim. Or you don't have to do that at all. You keep what you're doing now and you can put it in your story or in one of your posts.
And make it a separate thing.
It's just a marketing effort to communicate that people have a chance to work with you without the fear, while overcoming their fear of trust, of money, of I don't know if this is right for me. So
do you think I'm going to be better off doing something like a promotion of sort, or like a, something more temporary and driving more scarcity, or actually putting it in my bio and keeping it making it more ongoing?
I'm glad you brought this up. I think because you already have an existing audience that you've nurtured for a little bit of time, I think I would try marketing it on your story and a post first.
Yeah.
I would start that first. And then from there, so that could be, you could DM you, and actually what I like, creating a little element on Instagram where people can react to the post. And they click that little heart or something, it makes an animation. And that way it's super low barrier for people to click it, then you DM them.
So say like react to this post.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because every point, I did that for a workshop and it worked quite well. And every point of action that takes them somewhere else, every new step decreases conversion. So this is the point. I want to make it as effortless as possible. So that's one thing. And then what you put in your bio, that would probably be a part solution or a full solution to one of the biggest top 2 pain points your market has.
What's an example?
Well, it would be claim your, one of them is a business analysis consultation. Right?
Okay, so it's giving things away to solve.
Exactly. And right now, lead magnets that are physical, ebooks and things like that, they're not working as well. Simone put dozens of hours into a really great ebook. It's probably one of the better ones I've seen. But even then, her food swaps ebook is going to do comparatively worse generally if she can get one-on-one with a client. So you want to get as close as possible to the point where you can build trust and connection and rapport, and that's one-on-one, because you're good one-on-one, especially. So how can we kind of ascend the trust hierarchy and the trust, the belief, the rapport hierarchy as quickly as possible? Well, I could give them 7 lead magnets and ebooks and videos, and they can watch 37 pieces of content, and that's going to work, but it's just going to take longer. But once someone speaks to you, and Riley's a testament to this, Riley didn't really know me before. He had 2 word-of-mouth referrals for me that gave him trust to get on a call. Once he spoke to me, it solidified it. But I had to get one-on-one with him. I have to get one-on-one, and you have to get one-on-one generally to actually build enough trust. So then my question would be is, what can you give away that gets you as close as possible to your target market as quickly and as effortless as possible?
Can you say that again? What can you give away?
What can you give away that gains you access to your target market in closest proximity? Furthest proximity is them following you on Instagram, or them actually not knowing you is number 1. Then they follow you. Then they might make a comment. Then they might DM you. What's the step to them getting higher? DM. You might get them on the email list. Great, you got an email. Cool, I can email them 70 times, and on the 71st time, they'll become a client. All right, okay. Email. What's next? Expression of interest for learning more and coaching. And then there's eventually booking a call or clicking a button for them to buy something. How do I get here instead of at the follower? What's a level of value that you could give that is in person? I think about your community. You know how we're trying to build that community, the athletic club? Well, you're going to be able to connect with people and show and demonstrate, because you want to demonstrate what you do as quickly, well, you're going to be able to demonstrate as quickly as possible in a group like that. They're going to be able to see they're going to be able to feel you, they're going to be able to trust you, they're going to be able to feel your energy, they're going to see how much you care. How can you show people how much you care? Well, it's usually one-on-one or in a group. So that's one vehicle for it. And another one would be, okay, what could we offer that is in the one-on-one capacity, maybe like a call or something, but it's the framing of it. What could we give them? Like a video course would probably be just before that. It could be like access to an LMS and gives you a video course, because then they can see you, like my Money Mastery. That would be right before that. You could create something like that. Then after that would be, okay, like I had Simone do in her bio. Yeah, she called it a complimentary wellness call. I'd probably even want to be more specific than that. It's like, what can you give that isn't so boring and isn't so common from what people see? Just look on all the Instagrams and see what stands out to you. And why would someone click on one? Why are you more compelled to click on one than the other? And I would think for you, what is one of the bigger pain points of your market? When you think about that, what comes to mind?
The one that I always think of, because it was me, is like consistency of performance. Being able to perform consistently enough to do what you want to do.
Consistency of performance. And so, what's the pain there? Why are they not being consistent? What's the obstacle to them being consistent?
Probably their training and mindset.
Training and mindset.
Because that covers skill, level, athleticism, psychology.
Okay, what about their training and mindset?
Like, what do you mean? What about it? Like, what needs to improve? Or
yeah, what's the actual like specific problem with their training and mindset? Is it that they lack confidence? Is it that they have really low self-esteem? Is it they're really weak?
Probably everything. Like they're they're not at the standard that they should be at. They're not training at the standard they should be at. They're not doing the right things with training. They're not working on their psychology. They're not talking to someone about their psychology.
We still haven't gotten to the actual pain yet. Let me go to Athletes Authority's website. They do a great job at this. When you go on their website, it's like, what do we have here? Actually, you type in obstacle. It's holding you back. Here's what's holding you back. Your program is generic. Your program is isolated to the weights room. You're not training in a high performance culture. Okay? So then I would think, okay, how can they give away something? How can they give away something that could help solve one of those big obstacles?
Free program.
Okay, just grab this profile. What do you see? It's a free plyo program. He could have picked anything. Why did he pick plyos? Maybe because his target market were particularly fond of plyometric training and they asked the most questions about that. And very likely is the case. So then that's specific. And that's good. That's a good start, like a free program. And it could be linked to like Trainerize, it could be linked to a spreadsheet. And that's a good start. It's a fine start. But you're still not in front of somebody, but off the back of that program, you could email them and offer them a one-on-one complimentary. But at least you have them in the ecosystem. I'm gonna find another.
By the world's leading authority on S&C for surfers. That has to be a piss take, surely.
Maybe it's a very specific market. Maybe he is that. I don't know any other S&C surf coaches.
I don't think he is though. I don't know if he surf. I've never seen him surf.
And his brother?
Yeah.
No, he does.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, he does. No, he surfs. So, what's your version of what's the obstacles? Like, what's holding them back the most when they come to you and they tell you what they're struggling with the most? Like, what's the most powerful emotion that's holding them back? You really need to understand them.
Frustration. Inconsistent performance.
Okay, so then how do you solve the inconsistent performance problem?
Well, that's the thing. Like, that's fucking 12 months, 2 years, 3 years of coaching.
Inconsistent performance. But then it's like, what is performance? And you have to think, is it mindset stronger for them or is the training problem stronger for them?
That's what I mean. It's probably everything for most people.
But like for Trinity, it's business, it's skill set, it's community, it's connection, it's congruency, walking the walk, right? I could say it's everything. But really one of the biggest pains and emotions when people come to me is that they feel desperate to make money. They feel a scarcity, they feel fear. They feel like they're overwhelmed with, where do I start with my business? So what could I begin with? Here's a complimentary business analysis that's gonna help you problem solve the key areas and red flags and immediate practical points that you need to begin to reduce that overwhelm. Feel like you've got more control of your business and can start to get your first few clients online. It's specific to one of the biggest pains. And I could have picked skill, I could have picked other things. I picked that one because it's one of the bigger ones. That's what I'm trying to find with you. Inconsistent performance. Let me see, just what is the pain? Could it be poor structuring and time management? Could it be a lot of mental fatigue? And maybe they use this word, a lot of burnout, a lot of overtraining. Could it be they really lack structure with their goal setting and their why? Could it be a fear of failure and a lot of anxiety?
I don't know I honestly don't know what the exact, like it's going to be different for everyone. Like all athletes are going to be different.
That's right. Each individual will have their own specific reason and problem, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a preference of what type of person or problem or pain you would like to solve?
Don't think, not right now.
Each individual will be unique.
Yeah.
But surely there'll be some patterns and consistencies, right? Like after you coach enough athletes, you start to see similarities, right?
Yeah, I suppose. I just don't know exactly. I don't know. I don't know.
When I didn't know, what I did was I asked everybody. I don't know if you've done this. Have you ever asked all your current and former, let's say, athletes, what was the one reason that they initially started coaching? Like, what was the big problem? Like, what was the emotion? I asked a couple of questions, like, what was the emotion and what was the biggest problem they were facing? So what I would do if I was you is you need information because you want to be specific. You ask every athlete, former and current, what's the biggest obstacle that is the reason, I'm going to write this down. What's the biggest obstacle that is the reason you seeked coaching from me? What was the emotion you felt at that time? Then people were telling me overwhelm, stress, anxiety. And then when I communicated to my market, what did I say? He's how to reduce your stress, overwhelm, anxiety, gain confidence. And now they felt like I was speaking to them because I understood them first. So I feel the gap here is fair enough, you don't understand. They have the answers for you. Let them drive it. And then they're going to give you 10, 20 answers. Some will be different, but you're going to start to put together a pattern. And that pattern will show you what you can give them. Because if you just try and throw shit out there, it's going to hit and miss. Some people will fuck with it, some people won't. So all this is you send a WhatsApp message and you run that WhatsApp message 20 times, 30 times, 40 times, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Put all the notes, put all the answers in a whatever, Notion, come back to me. Can we do this?
Yeah, I just don't have a big enough sample size of actual athletes that I've coached.
Even if it's 10. Even if you message, I don't know, you could start to message other coaches and athletes. Sorry, meaning like other coaches, you could message DeCrans and say, hey, what do you think is the most consistent thing you see here? Message Dawn, like message some other ones. Like, even if it's 10, like it still gives you a signal. If athletes is still something you want to work with, is that right? All right.
Did you send me that message?
Yeah.
And then, but okay, like all that aside, like I'm getting very overwhelmed. I know that action point. What is my action point for the free trial? Am I doing the scarcity?
Action plan for free trial, simple. Put on your story, probably you on the camera, offering a free trial for my coaching for 2 weeks. If you'd like to claim it, click this emoji.
First 5 people or just go?
Somewhere between 2 to 5 people. I probably would go no more than 5. I probably wouldn't go any more than 5. I'll probably go like 3.
Yeah, okay.
This deeper thinking, I know it can be a little bit taxing mentally.
Yeah, I just don't feel like I'm the most mentally switched on right now because it's 6:30 and yeah.
I'll simplify it. It's alright, you can watch it back. Story, free trial, 3 people. 2 questions, all athletes, former and current. That's it.
Am I offering the free trial? Am I offering like full initial consultation, 2 weeks, or just everything?
Let's get to that. Just so I don't give you more information and put more in your brain.
No, that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll give them the full experience.
Okay. And do you reckon 2 weeks is enough though?
Well, that's a good question. I would give them the amount of time where they need, what's the amount of time where you feel, for you, Lockie Kennett, where you can give enough value and build trust, where they would be inspired and desire to keep going. I need about 45 to 60 minutes with somebody, and I can do that. Maybe 2 sessions. I was coaching. I might want 2 to 4 weeks, aka 2 to 4 check-ins.
That's what I'm thinking. But then, I don't know, I also feel like if I say 4 weeks, is that too much time to be giving away?
There's no perfect number here.
Yeah.
Is it too much time? Well, you could do 1 call every fortnight if you want to buy more time. You don't have to do a weekly call. So that's 2 calls over 4 weeks. 60 minutes of your time plus an initial consult if you want it. If you don't like that, you can do a 2-week initial free trial. Then you can judge it intuitively. At the end of the 2 weeks, if you feel like you need more time with them to create that value, you can acknowledge that and say, hey, would you like an extra week? If you ask them, hey, do you want to continue coaching? Oh, I don't know, I have to think about it. Do you need more time? Would another week or 2 be helpful here for you? So that's how you can do it as well. But the thing is, no perfect. This might not work amazing. We might run it and get 2 reactions. The point is, we need to try. We need to keep testing and finding the thing that hits.
And then should I still set them up on a debit to go after that?
Ideally. It's going to have a level of commitment from their end, and you just really communicate it that they don't have to continue. You can cancel any time. People do it. You do it with any subscription service. They've done that before.
Alright, I'll do it.
Welcome to Trinity X.